Have you ever wondered why some leaders inspire loyalty and dedication, while others struggle to keep their teams motivated? In the realm of leadership, there's a trait that's often overlooked, and it's not the ability to make quick decisions, nor is it the knack for strategic thinking. It's empathy. Yes, you heard it right, empathy. You see, empathy is not just about understanding what another person is going through. It's about feeling what they feel and responding to their needs in a compassionate and thoughtful manner. In a world where hard-nosed leadership styles often take center stage, empathy might seem like a soft skill, a nice-to-have but not essential. However, the reality is quite different. Empathy, in fact, is a critical component of effective leadership. It's the bridge that connects leaders to their teams, fostering an environment of trust, respect, and mutual understanding. You might be asking, why is empathy so important in leadership? Well, when leaders understand and respond to the needs of their team members, they create a culture where everyone feels valued and heard. This not only boosts morale, but also increases productivity and fosters innovation. Empathy allows leaders to tune into the emotional wavelengths of their team members, to understand their perspectives, their challenges, and their aspirations. It enables leaders to communicate more effectively, to provide support when needed, and to celebrate victories, big or small. But more than that, empathy humanizes leadership. It reminds us that behind every employee title, there's a person with feelings, dreams, and struggles. And when leaders acknowledge this, they inspire loyalty and dedication in a way that no amount of charisma or strategic prowess can. In the end, leading with empathy is not about being soft. It's about being human. It's about recognizing the inherent worth of each individual and responding to their needs with understanding and respect. Now, let's delve deeper into the world of empathetic leadership and see how it can transform workplaces. Empathy is not about being nice. It's about understanding. As we delve into the principles of empathetic leadership, let's remember that empathy is a skill that can be honed and developed, much like any other leadership quality. Firstly, we have active listening. This isn't just about hearing the words that are being said. It's about tuning into the emotions behind those words, the context in which they are spoken, and the body language that accompanies them. It's about giving your undivided attention, showing respect, and demonstrating that you value the speaker's perspective. Next, we have understanding. Understanding is the heart of empathy. It's about putting yourself in someone else's shoes, seeing things from their viewpoint, and appreciating their feelings, thoughts, and experiences. It isn't about agreeing or disagreeing, but rather about acknowledging their reality. Respect is another crucial principle. Respecting others means honoring their individuality, their opinions, and their experiences. It means creating an environment where everyone feels safe to express themselves, where their voices are heard, and their contributions valued. Remember, respect fosters trust, and trust is the bedrock of effective leadership. Lastly, we have emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions and the emotions of others. It's about being aware of how your actions and words affect those around you. It's about maintaining a positive environment and helping your team navigate through challenging emotions. But how does one cultivate these principles? Well, it starts with self-awareness. Reflect on your interactions, your reactions, and your feelings. Seek feedback, be open to criticism, and strive for improvement. Practice active listening, show genuine interest in others, and make an effort to understand their perspectives. Be respectful, value diversity, and promote inclusivity. And most importantly, be patient. Empathy is a journey, not a destination. So why does empathetic leadership matter? It's simple. Empathetic leaders inspire, motivate, and empower. They create an environment where everyone feels valued, heard, and understood. They build strong, resilient teams that can weather any storm. With that understanding of empathetic principles, let's explore a real-life example. Meet Jane, a leader who turned a struggling team into a high-performing unit. Jane was an ordinary leader with an extraordinary belief that empathy could be the key to unlocking her team's potential. She led a diverse team, each member with their own unique perspectives and challenges. But for a while, the team was going through a rough patch. The once vibrant and productive unit was struggling to meet their targets, and morale was at an all-time low. Jane noticed this change and decided to take action. She believed that to address the issues her team was facing, she needed to understand them first. So Jane decided to don the hat of an empathetic leader. She started by listening, really listening, to her team members. She engaged in one-on-one meetings, group discussions, and even casual conversations over coffee. She encouraged her team to share their thoughts, concerns, and ideas without fear of judgment. Jane listened without interrupting, without trying to provide immediate solutions. She simply listened to understand, not to respond. Through these conversations, Jane discovered that her team was facing several challenges. Some were struggling with work-life balance, others felt undervalued, and some were simply overwhelmed by the workload. Jane realized that these issues were not just about work. They were about people, about their lives, their hopes, and their fears. Understanding her team's problems was only the first step. Jane knew she needed to respond effectively to these issues. She implemented flexible work hours to help those struggling with work-life balance. She recognized and appreciated the hard work of her team members, and she redistributed tasks to ensure a fair workload. Jane didn't just implement changes, she implemented changes that her team needed. Soon, Jane began to notice a shift. The morale started to improve. The team was collaborating more, meeting their targets, and most importantly, they were happier. Jane's empathetic leadership had transformed a struggling team into a high-performing unit. Jane's story is a testament to the power of empathetic leadership. Her journey wasn't easy, but it was worth it. She didn't just solve problems, she built relationships. She didn't just improve performance, she improved lives. And in the process, Jane didn't just become a better leader, she became a better person. Jane's success wasn't a coincidence, it was a result of empathetic leadership. What does empathetic leadership mean for a team, an organization, and the leader themselves? Imagine a workplace where every team member feels understood, valued, and genuinely cared for. This is the kind of environment that empathetic leadership fosters, but it goes beyond just creating a positive atmosphere. It has tangible, far-reaching effects that directly impact the success of the team and the organization as a whole. One of the most significant benefits of empathetic leadership is the cultivation of trust. When leaders demonstrate that they understand and share the feelings of their team members, it builds a strong foundation of trust. Employees feel safe to express their ideas, concerns, and aspirations, knowing that their leader will listen and respond with understanding and respect. This trust is not just a feel-good factor. It's a powerful catalyst for innovation, collaboration, and high-quality decision-making. Empathetic leadership also enhances team cohesion. When team members feel understood and valued, they are more likely to work well together, supporting each other and striving towards common goals. This cohesion is not just about getting along. It's about creating a powerful synergy where the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Improved problem-solving is another benefit of empathetic leadership. When leaders understand their team members' perspectives, they can better identify the root causes of problems and find effective solutions. This approach can lead to increased productivity and efficiency, which directly impacts the bottom line. Overall, empathetic leadership enhances performance. It motivates employees, reduces turnover, and fosters a culture of continuous improvement. When people feel valued and understood, they are more engaged, more productive, and more committed to their work. This is not just a win for the team and the organization, it's a win for the leader too, who reaps the rewards of a thriving, high-performing team. It's clear that leading with empathy brings numerous benefits, but how can leaders become more empathetic? Becoming an empathetic leader may not happen overnight, but it's a journey worth taking. It starts with active listening. Instead of waiting for your turn to speak, truly hear what your team members are saying. Understand their perspectives, their concerns, their visions. This isn't about agreeing with everything they say, but rather about validating their experiences and feelings. Next, show genuine interest in your team members. This goes beyond their roles within your organization. Get to know them as individuals, their hobbies, their aspirations, their challenges. Making this effort shows that you value them as people, not just as employees. And lastly, seek feedback regularly. This shows you're willing to learn and grow, a trait that fosters respect and trust. It also gives you insights into how your actions impact others, allowing you to adjust and improve. Remember, empathy in leadership is not a sign of weakness, but a strength. It's the key to unlocking the full potential of your team.